April is here, so it's time to close the chapter of March and make a scrapbooking page review in my bullet journal. I've been doing this since January, and it's a really good exercise and spread to have in your bullet journal to kind of review your month and see your month at a glance in it. So, the month of March was really fun. I created a lot of stuff. I didn't cook a lot, but I watched a lot of different things, and it was full of experiences. So, I am really excited to show you everything that happened in my life in March. First things first, I printed all the pictures that I wanted to use on this spread, and I gathered these stickers that I used for this month's theme that I stored in the pocket of my bullet journal. If you missed this new collection on my shop, you can always shop it at the link below. And I also feature some products on these videos, so you can just scroll through them and grab the ones that you want. I printed all of these photos in my printer on sticker paper, and I'm just planning where they are going to be on the page. And because I had all of these pictures to organize on the page, I decided to just get over with and do the title, and I just did this simple calligraphy in some grid paper. I always match the title of this page with the one from the monthly setup. And by the way, if you didn't watch my monthly setup for March, I'm going to link it down below and here in the cards. And if you didn't watch the April one, I'm also going to link it down below as well. It's super cute, and I just received my art prints for this theme, and my members loved it, and I cannot wait to show you everything that I have in store for my shop update in May. One thing that I used a lot in March, especially for my pen pal letters, was this notepad from Archer and Olive. I'm now an affiliate of them, so you can use code catsplanner for 10% off. But this notepad is really life-changing. It has 6 different colors, and the pages are really thick and vibrant in color. So I really like to use it in my pen pal letters, and I'm using it in here to just add some pizzazz to the background of the pages, because the colors actually match my color palette for the month of March. And I did a short reel unboxing everything that I got from Archer and Olive, and one of the things that I loved was their notebooks. I used the notebook that I got from them as my junk journal, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but I'm really excited to junk journal more and to actually start making videos about that. Also, speaking of pen paling, if you didn't know, you can be my pen pal if you want to. You just need to sign up for my Ko-Fi memberships. The link is in the description as well. But I'm having a lot of fun connecting with my pen pals over on Ko-Fi, and I sent them a bunch of behind the scenes pictures, and they get access to the products on my shop firsthand. So if you would like all of that plus 15% off on my shop for life, as long as you're a member, just sign up for my Ko-Fi memberships. This is another deeper, more personal way of supporting my work. So after that much planning of the background, I'm going to start with the actual recap. For entertainment, we watched Terrifier 3, Hush, and The Great Gatsby. We also watched The Wolf of Wall Street, but I forgot to put it in here. And my favorite movie, all of these 3, were The Terrifier 3 and Hush. Hush was a rewatch, but it's a really cool movie, so yeah, it doesn't have any jump scares. It's just psychological thriller, which is my favorite type of horror movies. And I also watched Killing Eve, which is a TV show that I've been wanting to watch since it came out, but I never had the time, so I watched it in March. And another movie that we watched was the Bob's Burgers movie. And to celebrate this movie and to watch this movie, we actually did burgers from the Bob's Burgers cookbook. We got the book and we decided to do some burgers to watch while watching the Bob's Burgers movie. I think that's insanely creative to do, and we did 2 burgers. We did the It's Fun to Eat at the Rye MCA burger and the Bet It All on Black Garlic, and we loved them both. I didn't do a lot of cooking this month, just the basic things, but we managed to do a egg pudding that I actually showed you how to do in my latest studio vlog, and some poke bowls that were DIY. In March, I also started my junk journal, as I showed you, and I'm really excited to create more videos about that. And I also met with Erica from The Modern Journaler. She is a great inspiration, and she's like the mother of business for me because she's older than me and she has a lot of knowledge about running a business and a shop and all of these things that I'm still trying to understand. And we finally met. She came to Lisbon and we met and we talked, and it was so much fun. It's always fun to meet other creators that come to Portugal and that we meet. just because it's a fun experience and it's something that doesn't happen that often. But that is how I met Heather from Moshi Bujo, by the way. She came to Portugal one day and we had like the afternoon together, and it was so much fun. For music this month, I re-listened to a lot of things that I usually listen, which is basically Arctic Monkeys and Last Shadow Puppets. But I also discovered this band that is called Sports, and it was from a TikTok. But I'm going to link their social media in the description below so you can check them out. If you like indie alternative rock music, this is for you because I really like this band. And if I can share my relaxation and enjoyment playlist, I'm going to link it in the description box as well if you want to follow me on Spotify. Now, moving on to the business life part of the recap of this month, I make sure that I take at least a selfie or an artistic picture every month to just document myself. I think that's really important, so I always put in these recaps a photo of me, and I also added here a photo of my bed with all of your orders. I got some interesting orders in March, and I'm really grateful for those. So I usually lay everything on the bed because I don't have like a proper studio. I share my bedroom with my studio with my husband, so the only place that I have to place all of the orders and organize stuff to send to customers is on my bed. So I took a photo of all the orders on the bed and then the envelopes in my hand, and I glued them to my journal. And one thing that I did this month that it has been super life-changing is my vision board. I don't care if it's March. Doing a vision board at any time of the year is always life-changing. So if you didn't do one for this year, don't think it's too late and do one right now in April. And if you want to watch the behind the scenes and walkthrough of how I did mine, you can watch my Artist Way video that I posted earlier this week. The final details to add to my page was to put the stickers of the month from my collection on the page, and I also used my Muji pen to write things around the pages so I could have like a more insight and details on the things that happened throughout the month. I find these recap pages really interesting to look at because you can actually see what you did throughout the month, and it brings back memories, and it's so fun to watch what you did throughout the month and all the memories you created and everything that you accomplished, and it just feels good. So if you don't have a page, or if you haven't done a review of the month or a recap of the month in your bullet journal, I highly recommend you to try to do it for April. So with that being said, let me know in the comments what other fun things you did throughout the month of March, what shows you recommend me to watch, or music, or anything that you liked from your month of March that you would like to share with me. Feel free to do it in the comments below. I am currently watching Severance, and I'm kind of confused about the show, so I don't know if I'm the only one, but it's still early to see if I'm understanding it correctly. But there's a bunch of other things that are coming out in April. I think Final Destination is coming out, and Until Dawn is coming out. So, there's a lot of things that I'm hoping for in April, and I'm just so glad to have the opportunity to make these videos full time and that you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope April treats you well, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!